Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lord Exsus, and I'd like to welcome you all back to Phantasy Star Universe. So, in the last episode, all we got done was a lot of talking, and Ethan and his new partner, Hugo, along with their instructor, Karanera, are down on the planet Perum. And yeah, all we done was talking and establishing what's going to happen next, which is the boys are going to be doing field training. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to get straight into that mission because there was no fighting last time. This time it's going to be very different. Hopefully I can clear the whole thing in just one video. So we might run a little over an hour. Who knows? Anyway, I think it's time to get in. Okay, and we're going to go straight to continue. And here we were at Holtest City, Chapter 2. And as you can see, this is exactly where I left you guys, which you knew anyway. There is nothing else to do here and no one else to talk to, so I think it's about time we go straight to our mission, which is up here at the flyer base. And we have Hugo Wright and Karanera in our party, so select mission. And the mission is the Meadow Purifier at Rathon Meadow. Karen and Hugo are both required for this mission, so the party requires 3 people. Let's do it. This is a brief description. The first training mission: suppress the altered livestock and other creatures, purify the seed infection in Rathon Meadow, meet with the client on site. Let's do this thing. Which is not the way you do it, that is. So, this is Rathon Meadow. There's no sign of civilization anywhere. I had thought all of Perum was developed and industrialized, but there are still places like this I see. No matter how much Perum is artificial, you can't change the fact that it's still sitting on rock and soil. Come to think about it, the Guardians colony is probably much more artificial than Perum. Hey, you two brought your goggles with you, right? You should check out some of the trees. Sometimes you can find ones that are easy to take down. The goggles can do that? Wow, they sure are handy to have around. But why would I want to take down a tree? Oh, never mind. Our client is up ahead, let's move out. Why indeed, Ethan? And the answer to that? Oh, our ship's back there, I've never noticed that before. The answer to that, of course, is because there could be items hidden in there. So the first thing I'm going to do is scroll down. Oh, my big old sword is still in here. And I'm going to change to the twin daggers, because I don't ever remember using these before. Nice and quick. What is the special like? Oh, it's just a spinny attack. Okay. Okay, let's move on.
What's that?
It looks like a cargo transporter. It looks like the engine's still running, but I don't see the driver around here anywhere.
Check it out! Hey, what is this ugly thing?
Ethan, you really don't know what that is?
Not a clue. So what is it?
It's a Koltova.
That's a Koltova? I drink the juice from something that ugly?
What planet are you from? Don't you know the uglier the Koltova, the more succulent its meat is?
Well, then you are one juicy Koltova.
Sorry, are you Guardians?
That's right. Are you a resident here?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'm Norfe, the caretaker of this green farm. Since the seed attack, the Koltovas have been strange.
Strangely.
Yes, They've become very edgy and aggressive. When they attacked, we hid in a cargo container. But I don't know where Kalam is. Now he's gone. I've been looking everywhere.
Try to calm down. Now, who is Kalam?
He's Mr. Rhymeson, the farm's owner. You see, I was hired to help around the farm. But Mr. Rhyme was killed during the seed attacks. Kalam and I have been protecting the farm ever since. If anything were to happen to Kalam, I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. We'll do everything we can. We'll keep an eye out for him. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Thank you for your kindness. Thank you.
Okay, so we just met Norfae, a very nice cast girl who doesn't seem to be racist like all the other casts we met in the last episode, and doesn't seem to be having a go at us for no apparent reason. So that's cool. She seems nice. What can she say? What does she say? Did you find Kalam? Please find him quickly, I beg of you. So we've got to find a young boy called Kalam and see what exactly is going on here. So let's do that. Okay, just quickly save again so we don't have to go through all of that again. Okay, let's move. Now we're heading to the Rhyme grazing lands. En route, you may come attacked by seed-altered creatures, according to our clan. Even the docile Kotovas have been attacking people. I'll be following you two, so please take appropriate measures to stay safe. Alright. Understood. Okay, good to go. Get to mosey. So she said about the goggles. The trees here do not look like they are going to be a problem. Aha, Koltova. Those daggers really do move quite quickly. I like that. I like that a lot. You have to be quite close though. Let's try the twin sabers, shall we? Hello, new enemies. Nice. Very nice. Okay, let's have a little look around because this area is massive. For this game anyway, and there's like little hay bales and stuff all around here. Let's pick up the random items. So you just like big amount of space with not a lot in it. Okay, probably going to stick to the twin sabers for the most part until they start running low on PP or photon charge in order to do the special moves, because they at least juggle the enemy up into the air. I don't know why in a naturally green place you would have trees aligned with a sci-fi type access gate. Obviously I do because this is Phantasy style, but still. Ah, tree there. First, these guys. My aim is shocking. Take this tree down. And we get escape doll. I believe that does exactly what it says on the tin, or exactly as the name suggests. Escape doll automatically revives, okay, and cures the holder when incapacitated. That is not exactly what I thought it done. I thought it allowed us to escape battle or something. How that'd work in a hack and slash action RPG, I don't know so much. Anyway. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary there. Moving on. Aha, more enemies. Hello, you. Nice. Beautiful things. Let's just cover some of this area. I don't think there's any secrets, but I have a thing about uncovering the whole map. Not going to be doing so on any timed trials or free missions. It's not going to happen because everything is timed. I don't want to waste time. I think there is a bit during this mission like that. So we'll try and get an S rank again. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I very much doubt it. Although we were lucky in the first episode and we actually got an S rank doing the mission when we rescued the Vol brothers. Although I say rescued, I mean more escorted. No and Do Vol. Nice. That tree looks suspicious, is it? No, it's not. Aha. Beautiful, we leveled up. Level 5 now. Okay, and we know that familiar sound. That, of course, on the map is displayed, that little red dot. Is, of course, the info key. Right here, to get through this little laser fence that we couldn't possibly just scale this little rocky crevice over here and get over it that way. No, no. We are not athletic enough to do that. Okay, moving on. Aha. We need to be closer, though. Better. And that's a star atomizer. Good, good. Ow. Nice. Nice and easy. The info keys appeared down there, so that's fine. Let's get some of these items. A couple of photons for crafting, or as we said, synthesis later in the game. Some power wood actually becomes quite an important synthesis item. I'm nearly maxed on my monomates as well, which isn't surprising when you play as a hunter character. You can kill enemies, dispatch them pretty quickly. The game does get a little bit laggy when it's under a heavy load, heavy stress. Ow, you little shits. Better. Little bastards tried ganging up on me. Rising Crushers also leveled up to level 2, which is good. So I'm going to change back to the daggers. I know they're shorter range, but and they don't juggle enemies. But Karen seems to do well with them. She's got a blue set there, and I want to try and level up as many hunter skills as I can, so as many melee abilities. Okay, so what we got here? Nothing over there? Ah, a tree over there though. That yielded nothing apart from a little bit of lag. Very strange outcropping with water coming off it over there. Okay, nothing there. Okay, let's have a little butcher's about. What's down in the cave? Okay, so there's a dead end down here. Which probably means enemies, or as usual, enemies might well spawn behind us. That's the usual thing. Okay, so 3 items. A Daimate, a Monomate, and another Monomate. We can no longer carry any more Monomates, so I'm going to use one and then take it. Hello, guys. I have to admit, the daggers, although they don't do as much damage as the twin blades, they are nice and fast. Ah, enemies. Now you look a little bit different. You were slightly harder to kill than the others, so good thing that's the thing that happened. And my blades were only doing 5 damage a pop that time, so that's a thing. Okay, where to now? So we've got 2 choices. Try this way first. Okay, so there's a red door over here, so this is the way we're supposed to come, I'm guessing. I want to explore as much as possible. Oh, hello. Flying beasties. Actually genuinely surprised I can hit these. Oh, that was nice. And we got an info key, which leads us round to that gate. Pretty sure the other way was the way we were meant to go, though. Just going to have a little look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Nothing there. Okay, we came through that way, so... It's over here, just more enemies. That spin attack, whatever it's called, that's a nice area cluster kill, or can be. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay, so this was just a dead end, so it's a good thing we came this way first, really. Just jump on here. Karen. There you go. Get your energy back, you only needed a little heal. That's it for here, that's all there was, so... Moving on. Oh, no it wasn't. There was these 3 things here that yielded nothing. Back down here. Okay, I was going to scan that tree, but these guys came out of nowhere, so... Okay, so the daggers move leveled up, so I'm going to go for a slightly more powerful set of weapons now. Probably wasn't best to use those daggers there and then because I got smacked a shit ton of times. Tree over there might be something, but anyway, let's go. There's going to be more enemies anyway, guys. Here we go. Quickly had to heal myself there. These guys do pack a little bit of a punch. And since I do prefer playing as a hunter with Ethan in story mode, I do tend to just wade in and yeah, get that happen to me. Ah, nice finish, Hugo. Very well done. So, got smacked about quite a lot there, in fact. Okay, so that tree has something with it. Wow, my photon charge for these weapons has gone down. There was nothing actually in the tree. Of course not. That'd be too awesome, wouldn't it? We have an IM photon here, an IM photon. And we have an info card, which is ID and then those particular graphics, the arrows pointing inwards, and number 2, which is the card we need for this. Let's move on. So, we are now at the AMF Rathon Field Base, so let's see what's going on here.
This is unbelievable. The seed did all this?
No. This wasn't the work of the seed. Those burn marks came from Alliance weapons.
What do you mean?
This Koltova, it doesn't look like it was infected. Look, here, see? No, it was killed by a weapon blast.
To prevent a second wave of contamination, all wildlife in the area have been terminated.
But that's barbaric. What is it?
An Alliance tank.
This area is off limits. It is under quarantine. Identify yourselves immediately.
We are Guardians, here on a purification mission.
I am the commanding officer of the 177th Brigade, Fulyen Kurtz. Can't you see that this zone is being sterilized? There's no need for purification.
Yes, but we have a report of a missing child in the area. Have you seen a little boy?
I didn't know that the Guardians also offered babysitting services. You better find him quick, or hope that he's flame retardant.
Aren't you our allies? There's a kid in danger out there. Don't you care if he lives or dies?
I will not endanger the entire planet for the sake of a single child. The contamination must be stopped at all costs.
Why you?
Remember what I said. I apologize for my comrade. Is it possible to delay sterilization until after we found the child?
Contamination has already begun to spread up ahead, and we anticipate another attack.
Leave the responsibility of the contamination to us.
Very well. However, if you find yourself in danger, send up a flare. We will provide help if we can.
Thank you for your cooperation. Let's go.
Novices.
Okay, and we're back in, and we've just been introduced to at least one member of the AMF, the Alliance Military Federation, or something like that. I can't quite remember what that stands for, but they're mostly caste-based, mostly. His name was Fulyen Kurtz, and what a dickhead he was, right? But he's not exactly wrong. You can't sacrifice our entire planet for one child. Anyway, let's get on with this. So Ethan says, what's his problem? I'm sure you ran into the same attitude in Holtest City too. Within caste, there are those who regard humans and Numans as inferior races. Some even go so far as to advocate a caste supremacy, and even though Perum, which is primarily under caste control, prohibits such discrimination, the reality is that below the surface, the most intense discrimination occurs here. A lot of them are even members of the Alliance military force. Oh, there you go. Alliance military force. Don't know why I'd forgotten that. Of course, there are also many castes who oppose those ideals. But for the most part, those castes generally migrate to the Guardians colony. Because at the Guardians colony, all races are equal, correct? That's what the President, well, that's what the Guardians dictate. You know, there are some bad things out here that we're rarely exposed to from inside the colony, but sometimes I find it necessary to step out from the sterility of the colony and face the truths of the world, whether they be harsh or pleasant. At least they're real. Okay, so yeah, the AMF military base. I don't know if we can go up here and have a little snout around. I don't think he's going to let us. This is the AMF base camp. There's no way Guardians are coming in here. So that guy's not going to let us. No, the door over here is locked off, this red one. These are the Koltova, so yeah, they've really done a number. They're probably not going to let us through here, because I think this is for the next mission we go through this way. Beyond this point, we are conducting AMF military operations. If you don't want to get caught in a bombing raid, then I suggest you stay away. Thank you for that information, sir. So Karen and Hugo took a little bit of a battering that time as well. So we came from directly down here. That's the way back. So we need to go through this door. Excuse me, but what is that? It appears to be a green farm. It looks nothing like the farms on the colony. That's because here they take pride in breeding their animals in the more natural surroundings. What's that?
Oh no, the seed.
That one's odd. Never seen it before.
The contamination is spreading too quickly. It's replicating like a virus. We don't have any time to lose. Let's get moving.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're back in again. Karen shortly is going to explain to us a particular process, but first let's go down here and heal up and save. Also restore any photon charge we have lost with this thing. Like I stated before, if you select all weapons, it'll charge you money, Meseta, but it'll restore everything, so that's what we're going to do. Only 3. Just going to heal myself and the team, because we did take a little bit of a battering. Beautiful things. Okay, let's go and save over here. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Let's go and find out what the seed's doing here. And as we can see, ladies and gentlemen, the seed is spreading its virus very, very viciously. It's already in the air, in the ground. It is everywhere. Different from the one that was on the Guardians colony. That had like purple squiggly virus in the air. This one's actually looks like big pollen spores or something. Anyway, is this what the seed are doing? That thing we saw before falling from the sky. They fall to the ground and extend their roots. Then they sprout buds all over the place until they blanket the ground. The buds sprout and release virus-like pollen into the air, contaminating the local life. That's where they get the name seed. It's how they propagate. As a seed virus encroaches on life forms, it alters them, changing them permanently into brutally aggressive creatures. Sadly, there's no chance of recovery. The fortunate thing is that the seed virus doesn't seem to affect our distinct physiology. We have no information on where they come from or why. This is our enemy. From here on out is seed-infected territory. Due to contamination, there are a number of auto-lock security fields in place. To remove the auto-locks, we've got to remove the source by purifying the seed in the area and retrieving those info keys. In order to find Kalam, it's probably a good idea to split up the purification duties. What exactly is the purification process? In order to purify an area, we've got to destroy seed cores in that area. Destroy the seed cores. And how exactly does one go about doing that? That's simple, right? Just swing that big old sword of yours as hard as you can. Make mincemeat of them. If only it were that simple. Huh? Surrounding the seed core are flower-like seed bloomers, from which the special barrier around the core. These bloomers are completely impervious to regular weapons attacks. The only thing that will make our weapons effective is if we have an extremely potent heat source. Is that what the Alliance military force is doing with those bombs? Yes, that's one way to deal with the problem. But as Guardians, we cannot readily accept any means that will cause such horrific destruction to nature. It contradicts the core belief of the Guardians to protect people and the planets and the stars where they make their homes. For that reason, a special tool, a photon eraser, was created. But even with this tool, you can't directly attack the blooms. If you can expose the root like seed zoma, the blooms will wither. Then you can attack the seed core directly. I took the liberty of preparing photon erasers for the both of you. Here are the photon erasers. And we have received them. So she's now going to explain the process. I'm not. I'm just going to skip that because I know how to do it already. It's really annoying. This is one of my least favourite things about this game. I don't think it comes up every time seed are nearby. Well, maybe it does, I can't remember. But basically, you can only see these, like you can only see the things in the trees. And the other natural formations, you can only see these with the goggles on. The moment you do that, and then actually we're actually meant to go into items, go across to photon eraser, add that to the palette down there, so we now have the same sort of gun as Hugo, and that is what that is. And when we get close to one of these, we blast it till it becomes white and useless, like that one. I think. Is that it, or is there one more? There's probably one more. It's the blue. Yeah, there is. Right there. And it's lost its aura, so we get in and deal with this. Alright, it looks like you've got the hang of the things. Let's split up the work and get those seed cores purified. Then we'll make our way to the grazing lands. Oh, there's something I forgot. It has been confirmed that the alteration of the surrounding life forms is intensified. Make sure you are fully prepared for anything we may encounter. So now the enemies are going to be a bit harder. So we got something from that as well. We've got a star atomizer, the info key. It's going to switch back to my monomates. We're going to destroy these. Sometimes they have stuff in them. It's just annoying that they're invisible and you have to use the goggles and keep switching in and out of that, because they start placing them further and further apart and behind shrubbery and really annoying stuff. We are going to be facing intensified versions of the monsters as well. As you can see, these things have slightly different coloured legs. They also shoot projectile fire. Yeah, they have those seed markings on their body. Hugo is in fact on fire. Hugo, stop being on fire, goddamn you. You cannot be that useless. The floor is also kind of on fire. Or like infused with the spores. Yeah, that's why this is one of my least favourite parts. You have to keep stopping, checking stuff with the goggles, carrying on. The pollen is all in the air though, and I still do like that, same as on the Guardians colony. Why, hello little guys. You also look different, you're more orange than before. And we leveled up again to level 6. Well done, Ethan. Awesome, what was up here? I'll take a look at each area we go to as we go to it. This might be the next way through, so I might not go up here. Okay, well there's enemies and it looks like a dead end area, so let's Hugo leveled up. I think that was Hugo that leveled up very quickly there. Damn it, missed that. Come here, you. Little Coltovers. Oh no, Distova, sorry. If you look up in the top left when I start fighting anything, it will, oh no, this is the right way to go, because we have to go through there. Maybe. I'll double back if I miss something in that cave, but I think that cave also goes to another one of the places we actually need to go. What is around here? Oh, there's nothing. Okay, we'll open this gate and we'll go and take care of this. I don't know, because I have a funny feeling. Oh no, that's on its own. Oh, here we go. Ow. Nice. Managed to catch those guys and fucking ruin their world. So that's another info key. And yes, they are for the door over there. So I'm going to go double back on myself. There is a red door over there, so the info keys are usually for that. Or they are for that. There's no denying that. But double back and go down the way we didn't go, because there's probably an info key over there as well. So I do like Ethan with the twin sabers. It's working out good for me so far. Might actually... Okay, this is a dead end, so that's good. There's nothing there. Might end up using them most of the time. The daggers, not so much. They're just going to be... Oh, yeah, this was a dead end as well. Cool, cool. Nice. So, Monomate. Can't carry any more Monomates, so I'm going to use that. And another one, which I can't carry, so there's nothing I can do to take that with me now. I can't use any of my standardized healing items on my companions. What you can use on your companions, if I have it here, is Dimate, Won't, and neither will Trimate. They are all just for Ethan. Yes, the Star Atomizer and Moon Atomizers and stuff like that, they are for your whole party. But you have to be standing near your companions, of course. Which makes perfect sense. Anyway, back the way we came. So there was no info key. But we can move on. And let's smash up these seed cores and disintegrate the seed blooms so we can do so. Okay, so first one's over here. Okay, so first things first. There's a lot. I can see 4 of them immediately anyway. So one here. One right there. One there. One there. Awesome. There we go. The other guys took care of the other 2. Destroyed seed core number 1. Just take care of these again. Because sometimes they do that. Drop a little item. Okay, so it looks like we have enough info keys to go through here. Just check. The tree is of little concern to me. Nothing else around here, I don't think. Can we go through here? We cannot. Just always worth a double check. The levels are quite linear, but they kind of stash stuff away, so... Straight with it, then. I believe this one's... Nope, did not want to do that. 2 of them are here, and 2 of them are hidden further, I think. Nothing over there. That one. And that one. They were hardly hidden, to be fair. I think it's the last one that's kind of obscured. I think every core has 4 of these eggs. That's seed core number 2. I believe there's 3 seed cores in total, and then maybe a boss one. I cannot remember. Okay. Ah, some enemies. Howdy, guys. You guys. Ah, Rising Crush has reached level 3. Awesome. What I will do is go back to the normal weapon and gun, because I like the Rising Strike attack. Rising Crush is a variant of that. So, well, I can use one mono, mate. It only gave me 8 health back, and whatever else I picked up there. Actually, I'll stick with the dual-wielded swords for now, because I like them, and I want to keep getting Rising Crush leveled up. Ah, we've got some enemies first, though. Nice. Oh, hello. You're one of the nasty ones. Ah, I couldn't quite tap him, and he managed to set me on fire. Nice. Ow, kind of burning right now. Have nothing to take that off. Cool, cool. So let's have a look around. We've got one of you there. One's over there. Okay, it's just one at the moment. There'll be one hidden behind here. No doubt. Yep. One over here at the back. Yep. And there was one here. Beautiful things. So we got the info key to get out of the area that we need to destroy. We need to destroy the seed core. Awesome things. Seed core number 3 destroyed. Okay, let's move on. Aha. I also didn't notice that it said trial start at the beginning of this, so I've actually been on a timer. You can see it under the map at the top right there, so we are already over 10 minutes on this trial. I probably wouldn't have been searching around everywhere for everything if I'd have realised that, but I didn't even see it come up, guys. So, yeah, no S rank for this, more than likely, but I'm not really that bothered about that. Ah, I remember what's here. 2 of these eggs are up there. We're going to fight a little mini-boss. Here we go. And I'm going straight after it. That hit Karen straight in the face. Karen takes it to the face like a champ. And we can destroy this seed vance the way we did in the one on the colony. By just spamming our super when it gets too high, and we just take that out like a boss. As soon as that thing retches back and stands up straight, you use your special attack, your photon art, and it just knocks it down. It just stun locks it. You do that enough times and you're good to go. Okay, so those guys are dead. We got the info key to leave the area. Beautiful things. Let's have a little look here. So you need to be marked, as do you. The one down there I've already marked. There's got to be a 4th one somewhere though. Question is where? Interesting. Over here perhaps? Yeah, behind here it's got to be. Yep, right there. Okay, awesome. And we've still got another group of enemies to fight because it shows us up there the info key. We're missing one. One's greyed out, so there's another group of enemies to fight before that door will unlock. Awesome. Take that. Thank you very much. Just deal with you. Seed Core 4 is destroyed. So I was wrong. I thought Seed Core 3 was the last one. I was very wrong. I believe the trial, however, will end once we get through that end door after killing another group of enemies. But yeah, it should easily be able to complete this trial in under 10 minutes, really. Rising Crush reached level 4, so that's good. Nice, Karen leveled up. Ethan managed to block that attack, but I did actually, wasn't looking at my health bar, nearly died there. So I should keep an eye on that. Lock deactivated, green farm.
You're doing pretty good.
That's not too bad. I expected to actually be rank B or below because it took so long. I'm a rank A. To get rank S, S rank the highest rank, to get the best reward, the best points on your hunter's license later, or your hunter's, ranger or force license later, you do need to get a score of 1000. That's the only way. Okay. Is this the ranch we're looking for? Green farm. That's what it looks like. What happened here? Aha, child. Huh, a laser fence. You guys came here to kill our Koltova, didn't you? Well, I won't let you. Get out of here. And that is Kalam indeed, Karen. And he's put up a laser fence that we can't get out of. He ran into the forest. What's that kid thinking? He probably went off to find the Koltova that ran off. But there's no way to bring them back to normal. He isn't going to listen to reason now. We better go get him. Yes, but how do you propose we get past the laser fence? You guys could literally jump that. Don't just stand there, help me think. I've got to get out of here before it's too late. And there is one way. We fight the cult over. Ow! Not like that, Ethan. Yeah, the slowdown does get a little bit of a piss take in certain areas like this. The fence is down. These fences were originally installed to keep Cultover in place. Do you suppose that if there are no animals left, the fence simply shuts itself off? Let's hypothesize later. We've got to get to Kalam. Let's go, you two. Move out. Yeah, but will that little brat actually let us bring him back? That is very true. I'm just going to collect up the stuff that I've now missed. Yeah, Green Farm looks pretty fucked over there in the background, whatever those buildings are. Yeah, so now we're doing this thing. And we have a save and a heal part. So I'm going to heal up. I'm going to save. And yeah, we're exactly where we need to be. But I have run out of time for this video, guys. I'm going to have to leave this here. This part was actually bigger than I remember it being. But all good things. Lots and lots of combat. Leveling our characters up. Which I'll be doing, hopefully, off video on free missions as well. After we get access to them. So I can grind and get Ethan and Karen and Hugo even higher. Amongst other party members we'll eventually get, because at the moment Ethan's level 6 and we are fighting Cultover at level 6, so I will want to over level for later in the game. However, yeah, I've run out of time for the video. I'll have to finish this off in the next episode, along with moving into the next chapter of the game, so hopefully we can get that horrible intermediate trailer that keeps coming with every chapter end of the game out of the way in the next episode. Therefore we won't have to watch it in an episode after that. We can actually get to the meat of the next chapter story. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I very much enjoyed playing this. I had fun. As usual, I have been Lord Exsus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.